Hi, in this video we will talk about how we can swap elements in a list. Before starting the video, please subscribe to our channel and press the bell notification icon to never miss out on our videos. Now let's start program. Now let's start with swapping first and last elements of a list. So let's define a list, namely 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we can just store the first in temp. Then we can swap with the last. So how can we access the last element? So we give the length, so we get the length of the list minus 1 because we need the last index number. Then we write L of length of the list minus 1 equals temp. Now we have our first and last element exchanged or swapped. Now when we print the list, we have the first and last exchanged. But this is a very layman, or we cannot do this because if we have a new list, then we have to pass in here list, then we have to change each and everything over here. But this is not the optimum way, the way we should do it. So we can use function for that, and let's define the function, which is define swap list. So we have created a function named swap list, and this will have an argument called new list. Then we have this new list, and we can then here have the size of the new list. So size is equal to len of new list, new list. So then here we can swap, so hashtag or adding comment swapping. So we can copy out this code and just pass it over here. Tab, proper indentation is required. Now new list, let's change here, new list. Now here, as you can see, we have to change only once, and we can pass in new list every time we want. We can pass in any list, and after swapping we can just return new list. Now after returning, let's pass the new list. New list equals 1 2 3 4 10. We can give anything to it. Now we have given this list, and just call the function swap list and pass in new list to it. See, now we will have 10 and 1 exchanged. Now suppose I change this to 1990, suppose. Now we will have the function or the output, but if we want to change anything over here, then we cannot, because here we have this convenience of changing each and everything, or we can also have another list and then we can call it once again, but here we cannot do that. So yeah, functions are very useful, and you should always try to use functions in your code. And now let's see if you have to change or swap from any given positions. If say we have to swap the 1 and the 4, or if you have to swap from position 2 and position 4, then we can do this by just writing this or having this function which says def swap on positions, and it will have three arguments, which is which the first one we have the list, then we have the first position and the second position. Then we can just do one thing, like list position 1 comma list position 2. Then we can write list position 2 and list position 1. Now we have our position 1 and position 2 number swapped. Now we will return list. Now let's define a list and pass it into the our function. but let's 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Then let's write the positions, which is 2 and position 2 as 4. Then let's call the function swap positions, and pass in the list, comma pos 1 comma position 2. Now here we have our second position and fourth position changed. The second position was sorry, here I gave it as the index position, so it's the index position. So we have the index position 5 and index position 4, which is 3. So 5 and 3 exchanged. We can also write 5 over here, and we will have 6 and 3 replaced or swapped. So that is all from this video. Thank you. If you like the video, please place the thumbs up button, and if you have any doubts, please put it in the comment section and we'll get back to your doubts. Thank you.